Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now as part of this video, we are going to understand something called as sliding window. It is another problem solving technique. We use to solve different types of problems. Now, what do we mean by sliding window and what do we do here basically? We are going to understand it as well. So let's see the introduction here. Sliding window. It contains a sliding window which is a sub list which is part of a larger list. So you have the main input which is let's say very big list, okay? And this sliding window is basically a sub part of it. Let's say from index 0 to 3, right? You have only those values. Now that is your window, and that is the window size. What is the window size from 0 to 3? That is 4. Now let's say you have 10 elements, okay, in the array, and you have window of size 4. What you do in sliding window technique, you move that particular window, index by index to get the required output. That's what we have written here. What is the significance of a window in sliding window? It refers to the restricted view of the input list. So that's what I have just explained to you, right? So let's say you are taking only from 0 to 3 index in the 10 size array elements. So that 4 element window, right? That is actually called a window. And you perform your logic only in that particular window to get the required output. And how do you slide this window? So that's what the next question is. What do you mean by sliding the window? Means increasing one from the beginning and end of the current window. So what do we mean by sliding the window? Means all you're doing when you're sliding the window, you're changing 2 points. First is the starting point of the window. It is increasing by one index, and the ending point of the window, which is again increasing by one index. Okay. So that's how you're moving your window, basically sliding your window to get the required solution basically. And obviously you're performing the logic whatever to solve your problem to each of that window until you get your required output. So that's what we are doing in sliding window. Okay, we can take window size accordingly to the problem and sliding it accordingly. That's what I have just explained you. So just to recap what you're doing, you have a larger input. Okay, you take a smaller input in that, let's say from 0 to 3 index in a size of array 10. We consider that as a window. And what do you mean by sliding the window? Now you move these 2 pointers, you slide the window, perform your logic which you are trying to calculate to get the required output. Now there are some other terminologies as well that you need for the sliding window technique, and there are some specific problems which are solved very efficiently using the sliding window technique. We'll be looking into them later, but just to explain what sliding window is, I have created this video, nothing else. So that's all I wanted to explain as part of this video. See you in the next one.